What's up, guys? Popo here, and it is my birthday today. 38 and proud of it. Been doing this for over 20 years now consistently, and I love every single second of it. They asked me what I wanted for my birthday, and the answer was to make YouTube video on the 2.9 update. But first, I want to play a melody over here just to get kind of warmed up, and then I'll jump right into the update. But thank you for all the birthday wishes. If you want to give me something, you can subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it very much. But check this out. I'm just going to get warmed up here, and then we'll get into that update, all right? What's up, guys? Popo here, and I'm going to show you the 2.9 workflow. Some pros and cons that you can't really do, but the reasoning behind it. It's the plugin and how you're going to use the mixer, the effects, and just kind of want to give you a good video on it. And I want to make a beat with it, and then we'll see where it goes. So, yeah, let's do that. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to hit for 4 bars. Just going to record. Here we go. Alright, what's really cool about this is that now that I have my drum laid out, it gave you the drums that you're stuck, pretty cool. It's just an instrument. Now if you want to dive in and grab specific drums that you sampled, you use this. But for the plug, you're going to go here, and then you're going to hit Program Edit, and now you'll notice that you have your kick drum right here. And you can tune with the MPC. I can't stress enough how cool it is to be able to tune your drums on the fly. If you want, you can go all the way to the right to your mixer and turn down all the other drums. This is what I really like to do. Check this out. We can read these. I'm going to turn this up here and work on just the kick now. Program Edit. Drum Synth. I'm going to tune this bad boy. Put a little hold. Decay. And this is just good to get to. It's just a lot better than having to hear that metronome by itself. Gonna mess with some of the effects. You hit this again. The attack, shape, and sustain. We're gonna bring the sustain up. Shape down, attack, high cut. A little more mix. We're almost done with the kick drum. It's just really cool to be able to control all of these. Let's see here. Gain, input, ratio, threshold, output. Pretty cool. You can really give it some snap if you really want to. Let's see. Trying to get that threshold to go down. Bring this back up. Pretty cool. Now what we're going to do is go to our next drum, but we got to go to our mixer. Mixer. Bring up our second drum. This is one that we really want to work with is that tom. We're going to go to the tom now. That's drum 6. I'm going to tune that bad boy. There it is. Pretty cool. And you can do that to every single drum, which is really, really dope. But this is just like exploding your drums in a drum program and being able to add effects to each one. Now you can only send certain effects to each one now. If you hit mixer twice, you get transient, distortion, and EQ compressor. That's about it. See what else you get. You get delay, diffuser, and reverb. That's a lot of effects. That's actually more than you can put in a drum program. So it's legit. When you go to your drum program, you can only insert 4 effects. Now with this, you actually have 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's really, really cool. So you don't have to explode your tracks out anymore. I mean, you can hit the pencil, explode, and hit your channel mixer. It didn't like that. It shows my tracks as MIDI tracks. So I can go through now. It didn't let me do it. Yeah, either way, it's a really dope workflow to be able to do that in just your... So let's go back through here and mess with these. Go through. What's really dope is that if you're playing a melody like on this modular rig over here, let me show you. is whenever you're playing on something like this, where you have a melody that's constantly changing, but you got it clocked with your drums, there's nothing better to be able to go in here and just be able to add more stuff to your stuff. Cool, guys. So in the next video, what I'm going to do is take this drum loop that we got, and we're going to incorporate it into this so that I can play external gear, external MIDI synthesizers, and I'll be using the CV gates to control the modular rig. And what's beautiful about it is it's all coming together now, how to resample, how to play your key groups, your drums, the differences between plugins, and now you got something that can keep you in time other than a metronome. Right off the bat, you just hit the plug right when you get on the MPC and you got your drums set up for you. Get a little rhythm going, tune your drums, that's the best part, and then adding a little effects. It's slightly different than going into your drum program and then hitting program edit and editing your samples and doing it like this. They need to do something with this. They need to make it look a little bit more appealing, because you can add a whole bunch of effects in standalone. You got delay, reverb, EQ, filter, harmonic modulation, vintage effects, all this other stuff, and they all look really, really good. Now, as far as using the plug, you're only going to get what you see, and the send effects, which is cool. You got 5 right off the bat, and like I said, the track explode didn't really work for me to where I can add more effects to that, but it's a really fast, fun workflow, and just to get an idea going out there. And you can even go, I don't know if you can go to your step sequencer per step on here, I haven't tried it, but I do like the workflow though. So we will be clocking our modular rig to this, and that's what we'll be doing next, guys. So again, thank you all for the birthday wishes, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you. What's up, Pops?
Yo, Popo, I'm on my way then.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, I'll be there shortly then.
Alright, cool. Everything good?
Yeah, everything is fine and dandy.
I heard that. Well, right on. I'm going to wrap this up here, and I'll holler at you later.
Alright, Popo.
I love you.
Love you too.
Bye bye. I get to work with my old man every day. I get to prep. Spend 6 hours with him every day. We race cars. Do 0 to 60s on Thanksgiving. I mean, you name it, we have fun. I get to spend a lot of time with him, and I love that man more than anything. And yeah, he gonna come over, and we're gonna probably get faded. That's right. And then I'll come back on here and we'll play a little bit of this. Not that you can't do it with the modular stuff in here. I mean, you can, anything that you're playing with. I want to show you can just sequence other gear, that's all.